Welcome back to Talking to the Medias. This is Chris and Sean, and this is episode 34. Let's get right into it. First off, how you doing, Sean? What's going on, bud?
I'm good. How are you doing, Chris? I'm excited about today, actually.
Battle rattle, ready to kick the tires and light the fires.
Kick
Big
them tires.
dog. So first off, we have the box office, and just to rapid fire through most of these, this looks like The Secret Life of Pets took the #1 spot again, brought in about 50 million plus.
Like that's a surprise.
Number 2, we have the debut of Ghostbusters 2016. I did a review of this, and actually I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I liked it all the way until like what I said about the third act, and then it just started, went down. But that came in at around 46 million and took the second spot. Number 3 was The Legend of Tarzan. I think it's in its third week, and it brought in about $11 million. And this is when it starts to get funny. Finding Dory, which is kicking ass. Do you know how much Finding Dory has made? It's about to hit $1 billion.
Yeah, I was gonna say about probably close to $1 billion.
It's like 700 or 800 mil right now, and it brought in another $11 million. It's kicking ass overseas. It's on its 5th week. It's got legs. It can do it. It could be the next Disney movie this year to hit a bill. That's Finding Dory. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates is at number 4, and I'm sorry, number 5. I'm sorry, and that movie I'm kind of surprised. Everybody was kind of shitting on that movie, but I liked it, and I really had a good time with it. I don't know what the big deal is. I saw it twice. That's a rewatchable movie. That's a rewatchable movie for me. If I catch that movie on cable, I'll watch it. That movie was really funny to me. It just spoke to me.
This is the push pop movie.
Yes, that was my part.
What's a push pop?
Purge came in number 6 right after that. Purge election sucked. I can see why. It only made about $6 million, and it's in the 3rd week. So that, you want to know what a push pop is? That's a push pop. After that, Central Intelligence. I think that's in profit mode. I think that movie was only like a $40 million budget. It's already crossed over
35 going to The Rock.
Yeah, probably. He is now the highest paid actor in Hollywood. Scarlett Johansson's the highest paid actress in Hollywood.
Really?
So, they're both kicking ass. And the Infiltrator is following behind with now I'm kind of surprised that movie isn't like kicking ass. It debuted at number 8, The Infiltrator. You know that
the Pablo Escobar
the Pablo Escobar movie. So it only brought in 5 million.
I know people who've seen it and they said it was phenomenal.
I'm sure it is. I can't wait to check it out. Number 9, the BFG, the Notorious BFG brought in another whopping 3 mil.
I heard this movie is a complete total flop. Poor Mr. Spielberg.
It just looks like the CGI in it isn't up to par with today's standards. Like, this movie would have came out 10 years ago, I'm sure it would have made $1 billion. But it just doesn't look like it's up to today's standards, in my opinion. And rounding off the top 10, Fox's Oscar hit movie, blockbuster maker, Independence Day, Regurgitation.
Oh, I wonder how much that movie has actually made now worldwide.
All right, let's you asked for it. I'm gonna give it to you, man.
Let's see here.
On a $165 million budget, you got to probably take in the account that it probably spent like 50, 60, maybe $70 million to market. So I'm sure I'm gonna say plus $200 million total. It has brought in overseas. It has brought in over $239 million.
All right.
Domestically, 98, with a total of 337 million.
Yeah, damn.
So, well, on a $165 million budget, it looks like, thanks to the foreign market, it looks like it's going to be in profit territory in a little bit. It's not a hit. It looks like it's just tracking to break even. It's going to slowly chip it away, and that's all overseas money. That's doing it. I don't know if it released in China yet. And speaking of which, I just enlightened you before we started filming that China won't be showing Ghostbusters. So that's gonna crawl its way to a break even. Maybe it'll be a total financial flop, but what's gonna really hurt it is the fact that China isn't showing it at all. That's really gonna hurt. That's a huge market.
You know, the executives were like, "God damn it, why?"
I'm telling you, that movie. After a while, I got out of my head about the fact that it was a female team. After a while, that whole team seemed believable. I got to a point where I was like, yeah, these are the ones that's the only ones in the world that can save the day.
I don't know what it is because the girl looks kind of weird, but there's something sexy about that licking her proton pack guns and shit. I don't know.
Oh, Kate, that was one of the best lines when she just licked. Oh, her line was, "Oh, I almost forgot my new toys," and she licked it. Lega. And then the scene, you gotta see exactly what she did the second after that. Totally, that was one of the best scenes of the movie. So
I don't know what something sexy about that woman. She looks kind of like a goof, but
yeah, I can guarantee you that you wouldn't have a chance. But when there's a specific reason why. So let's move on to. But watch her on Saturday Night Live. Kate McKinnon, she is hilarious. The next Kristen Wiig is what they called her, but I think she's her in her own right, an awesome comedian. And let's start. So let's move on to the next. Well, I know you had a topic. What did you want to talk about next?
Yeah. So as many of you probably follow, you comic book guys out there, we are supposed to be getting, I think, one more. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. One more romp with Hugh Jackman.
Yep, this is his last one. Wolverine 3.
And then basically the character of Wolverine will be free to be recasted or put to bed for a while. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're probably going to, as soon as they can, get that recast. And,
I'm telling you right now, I'm feeling like after the mixed reviews on after the mixed reviews of X-Men
Apocalypse,
and after Deadpool has brought a new kind of energy to Fox, I'm thinking that Fox is going to put X-Men to sleep for a little bit, go focus on everything around X-Men, like X-Factor, X-Force, all these teams around it, New Mutants, all these other different books. And then when a little bit of time goes, then after the Wolverine movie is come and gone, I think they're going to reboot all of X-Men. They're going to keep that Colossus that we got in Deadpool. They're going to introduce new X-Men probably through Deadpool and let him be the gatekeeper of these new. And then I think they're going to just push the reset button and bring in a whole new team. And we were talking about it before. So your favorite topic about this is if they did recast the X-Men, Wolverine is your guy. Who would you want to play Wolverine?
If I could pick anybody, it would definitely be Tom Hardy to be Wolverine.
He's the favorite. He's the fan favorite.
That guy is a beast. I mean, he's not like Wolverine's kind of short and stocky and muscular, and we know because of what we've seen from Bronson and Bane, he can do that. He also brings that kind of like snarly. For those of you who may watch the Peaky Blinders or have seen Bronson, the dude when he gets angry and he's like one of those just goes buck shit wild on the set when he wants to and just lets it go, or he can be really calm and reserved and soft spoken, almost like a meaner, bigger, badder version of Leonardo DiCaprio as a teenager. You know, just the way he had like these fits on camera and stuff, but in a macho way. I think he's phenomenal. But I mean, I know, guys, this is completely speculation. It will almost guaranteed it never happen. But it would be cool. Now, if there was somebody else other than him, Chris, who would you go towards?
That's the only person that I'm hopeful to get it. After that, if I had I don't even have a short list right now. So I'm just gonna cheat and give the cop out answer and say insert talented actor here and just, I mean, because nobody wanted Hugh Jackman,
right?
People knew of his stage background, his singing background and whatnot. And the guy's too tall, and the second those claws came out and went to that guy's throat, he was Wolverine for life. And he's played Wolverine for almost it's going on 15 plus years. Yeah. And he'll probably, unless they reboot quickly, they might have the mantle for about an even 20 years before we see another Wolverine. Who knows? I doubt it, but I'm sure they'll let like maybe 1, 2, or 3 years go by. It'll probably be like 2000. If they reboot, they'll probably let 2019 be the time where we see, unless Unless, like I said, unless Deadpool and going around the X-Men for a little bit, X Factor, New Mutants, X Force is profitable, then I would say we probably wouldn't see an X-Men movie until 2020. 2020 might be the first time we get another X-Men movie.
Do you think Tom Hardy would do it? Do you think they would?
I do. I think an actor will accept a high-paying franchise job. Yeah, probably. He did Bane.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's not above it. I mean, if he knows that he has a good, if the fans are behind him, and if he knows the fans are behind him, I'm sure he would. I mean, hey, Tom, you want to make $10 million? Sure. I'm sure he wouldn't have to twist his arm.
Duh. Yeah, of course, of course. Now, but you know, but then again, they offered Christian Bale something to the ridiculous tune of $50 million to do. Did you?
I think he was really feeling himself with the whole trying to be an artist kind of a thing and whatnot. Because I heard the second they cast Ben Affleck,
he was jealous. He's like, oh,
yeah, he regretted. Like, yeah, I should have took that Batman money. But
I heard it was $50 million.
I'll tell you who didn't walk away from 50. Like Christian Bale and Dave Chappelle are the two people who walked away from $50 million and regretted it afterwards. Robert Downey Jr. did not make that same mistake. He's like, my other movies aren't hitting it. Let's do a couple of more Iron Man. You want me on Spider-Man? I'll be on Spider. Yeah, you know, his whole attitude changed when his other movies started flopping. So, hey, sometimes the investment pays off, man. I think it's going to be great. And that's a good segue to the next topic. So, I brought this conversation up with Sean a day or two ago. It was just something I've just been thinking. I've just kind of been noticing. And I want you guys to answer this question. If you guys don't mind, if you can comment on, and then, you know, hit the like button too. And those likes really help us out. So help a brother out and hit a like every now and then. Come on, it's free. Let's talk about this. Hardcore purists have been freaking out whenever they hear, especially Star Wars people. They freak out the second they hear the word reshoot or a rewrite, or they directors dropped out and they bring in a new director. They think everything is falling apart. It's like we're on the Titanic. The whole world is sinking, and this is spread from the comic book culture to everything. Now everybody and everybody's movie is being picked apart every time you hear a reshoot, and people are just freaking out. And I personally blame the comic book genre.
There's a reason that is the way it is. And I think in particular, the comic book genre, superhero movie genre, they're fanatical audience. I'm one of these guys. You're one of these guys. Just like anytime a new Batman movie comes out, anytime event, anything with these big superhero action movies. I don't know about you, Chris. I'm 99% sure, just like me, I check every day to see if there's updates. I try to find as much information out as I can. Now, I don't like it when they start leaking photos from the movie sets, because they're like, you get the sweaties up there trying to stick cell phone cameras and get photos. I really don't want to see that crap, because it will ruin the illusion of the movie magic. I don't want to see shit behind the scenes. Okay, I do later after I've gotten to see the film, and then I can be like, oh yeah, nostalgia, blah, 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 blah. But I don't want to see the shit before I actually watch the movie. I want to read maybe a little bit about, well, maybe they think the character will be like this or this, but I don't want spoilers. And it's that crew you're talking about, these obsessive comic book genre people. They just have to get more and have to get more. And
not only that, and I'll give you one more that I forgot to think, that I just thought about too. When they do get those spoiler footages or the picture here or something there, when they rushing to put it online, they do clickbait things. They don't even have a story that's probably true. They have a speculation that they're going to pass off as fact, just to get clicks out of it. Robert Downey Jr. backing out at the last minute of X-Men Age of Ultron because there was no bagels in his trailer and his contract demanded it. And it gets a million people to click on it because people are freaking out that Iron Man's not going to do it. And it's just spread like a virus. And it's like,
genius.
Now this disease is on my Star Wars. It's on everything now. It's spreading. It's itching. I feel like that's another problem.
Well, like I said, when you get those crowd of people that have to have more and more information, they want to know, constantly updated on things, but then they can't shut their fucking mouths about it.
I wanted to talk to Sean about. We finished watching was Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yes.
And we love the season. And I have not seen the trailer for season 2. I heard it's out. Sean, you haven't seen the trailer
I
for
have not seen the trailer for season 2.
So season 2 is about to debut.
We'll do a trailer reaction for this.
We got to do a trailer reaction to that.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about what you hope is coming in season 2.
I think of Ash versus the Evil Dead. Of course, I think of the Evil Dead 2, and the Army of Darkness. And if you sit there and watch them, they're very different movies, but sort of similar. Like the Evil Dead 2 is like a bigger, more expensive remake of the original Evil Dead.
And then they put a little comedy spin on it too.
Yeah, the little one. But then you get Army of Darkness. You've seen Army of Darkness as well?
It went to a whole different direction.
A whole different comedy. You know, just like that movie was actually really, really funny. There are so many quotable things like "This is my boomstick" and "Let's get the hell out of here." And oh my god, I love that.
I like all of the Evil Dead movies because each one stands on their own. Yeah. Even the reboot. I mean, it just went straight to the gore and tried to top the original.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have any what I'm expecting. Maybe it's the opposite. I can't wait to see what I'm not expecting. Like, I'm interested to know where they will go with this. Like, I can't even begin to speculate because it's the Evil Dead, so I don't know. I know we're going to see lots of boomstick kills and craziness, but I don't know what they're going to do.
I have only one speculation, and that's more Hercules and Xena character cameos.
Oh, the Raimis?
I want Gabrielle in an episode. I want all the who is that weird short guy with the beard that was in all of the Hercules and Xena. I want more people from those shows to guess. I want Kevin Servo. I want all these guys to come on Ash vs. Evil Dead and get their heads blown off or whatever, become demons and all that stuff. I want to see that because that's the way Smallville did it. Smallville got as many people remotely connected to Superman to come on that show. We even got Christopher Reeves before he passed away.
What?
Passed the torch a little bit. And then they got Adventures of Lois and Clark. What's his name? Not Lois, but the guy who plays Superman. Dean Cain. I met Dean Cain. And so that's what I want for season 2. I want more cameos.
You want nostalgia cameos.
From Sam Webb's group of friends. I want the Sam Raimi. Yes, I'm sorry, Sam Raimi. I'm thinking about Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it is him. It's the same guy. It's him and his brother actually.
No, I said Sam Webb. That was the guy who did the Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing you're thinking of, but
I'm thinking about Sam Raimi. Yeah, I want Sam Raimi to get on the phone and get all of his Xena friends and all the Hercules guys and get them back together and come on Ash versus Evil Dead because we already got Xena. I want Gabrielle. I want everybody to come back.
I don't know if Xena is gonna come back. I think her character is dead now. Or is she?
I thought she came back from that.
I'll have to rewatch season 1.
I have to watch that. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it. But I'm hopeful. I can't wait to see season 2. It's gonna be a lot of fun. She can die. Yeah, she's crazy immortal.
She's immortal. Yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back if they pay her enough.
That nude scene was loved it, man. Speaking about another season 2, guys, check later on after this. I'm gonna do a recap of Ballers, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, as mentioned before, the highest paid man in Hollywood today. And one of the hardest working besides me.
That means he's officially taken Arnold Schwarzenegger's chair.
He's taking it. That torch was passed, and he's going to the stratosphere with that bad boy. So that's coming soon. Man, we got a lot of videos coming out. I want to thank you guys again. Oh my God. You know what? Today, Sean, before I forget, here we go. Put you on the spot. You got Alexa?
Ready?
As always.
Alexa, pick a random number between 1 and 500.
Your random number between 1 and 500 is 249.
All right, so it turns out that person is somebody on YouTube called The Black Gamer. he's got a couple of followers on his channel, and I'm gonna reach out to him right now. Let him know that, hey, whatever movie you want free tickets to, it's open in it. So if it's Ghostbusters, it'll be Ghostbusters. If you want it to be the next big blockbuster, we'll send it to you for that. Coming up, 600 subscribers, we're gonna give away another set of movie passes to see whatever the next blockbuster is after we hit 600. So thank you guys for watching, talking through the medias. This was episode 34. I had fun with it. I've had fun giving away tickets. I had fun ranting about my issues with what's going on out there in the world. I want you guys to remember, appreciate you for subscribing, like, comment, share, contest, winning.
Tell them about the console, Chris.
You always have a chance to win a brand new console, gaming console. That's Xbox, that's PlayStation, that's even Nintendo if you want that. So if once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away a console. So how you like them apples? And as Sean always delivers the fresh beats and the biggest closing on YouTube.
Keep watching the movies, playing the games, and killing the news. Peace.